Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Simple English Cast. I'm Alex, and I'm really happy you're here with us today. If you're listening right now, I want you to relax, take a deep breath, and feel comfortable. This podcast is your safe space to learn simple, clear, and confident English.
Hi, everyone. I'm Meera. And yes, Alex is right. If English interviews make you nervous, you are not alone. A lot of people feel scared when they have to speak English in a professional situation. But today, we're going to talk to you like a friend, not like a teacher.
Exactly, Meera. We're not here to judge you. We're here to guide you. Today's episode is very special because we're talking about something that can change your life. Job interviews in English.
That's true. A job interview is not just about skills. It's about communication, confidence, and clarity. And the good news is, you don't need perfect English to succeed.
Yes, you just need simple English, the right phrases, and the right mindset. And that's why our podcast is called Simple English Cast. We believe simple English is powerful English.
I want to ask you, Alex, something that many listeners are thinking right now. Why do people feel so nervous during English interviews?
That's a great question, Meera. Most people feel nervous because they're afraid of making mistakes. They think, what if my grammar is wrong? What if I forget words? What if the interviewer judges me?
Yes, I hear that fear all the time. But listeners, let me tell you something very important. Interviewers are not English teachers. They are not sitting there to count your mistakes.
Exactly. They want to know one simple thing. Can you communicate clearly? Can you explain your thoughts? Can you work with others?
And communication doesn't mean using big or difficult words. It means using clear and honest words.
That's why in today's episode, we will walk you step by step. We'll talk about what to say, how to say it, and how to feel confident while saying it.
Before we even talk about interview questions, we need to talk about mindset, because confidence starts in your mind, not your mouth.
Absolutely. If you think my English is bad, your body language, voice, and expressions will show fear.
But if you think, my English is simple, but I can communicate, you already sound more confident.
Listeners, repeat this in your mind right now. I don't need perfect English, I need clear English.
That sentence alone can change how you feel. Confidence grows when you accept yourself.
All right, Meera, let's imagine the interview day. You arrive at the office, your heart is beating fast, your palms feel sweaty.
Yes, that moment feels scary, but the first thing you say can set the tone.
Exactly. You don't need a long sentence. You can simply say, "Good morning. I'm here for the interview."
And when you meet the interviewer, you can say, "Nice to meet you," or "Thank you for meeting with me today."
Simple, clear, professional.
And Alex, can we talk about body language here?
Of course, your body speaks before your mouth does. Sit straight, smile naturally, make eye contact.
Even if you feel nervous inside, your body language can show calmness.
Now comes the most common question in interviews. Almost every interview starts with it.
Yes, and that question is, tell me about yourself.
Listeners, this question does not mean your life story. They don't want to know where you were born or your childhood dreams.
They want three things. 1, your experience. 2, your skills. And 3, your interest in the job.
Let's give them a simple structure.
Yes, you can use this pattern: present, past, future.
For example, I'm currently working as a customer support assistant. I have 2 years of experience helping clients and solving problems. Now I'm looking for a role where I can grow and use my communication skills.
See how simple that is? No difficult grammar, no fancy words.
Let's give another example with a different character. Imagine someone named Daniel.
Daniel could say, I recently graduated with a degree in business management. During my studies, I worked part-time in retail. I enjoy working with people, and I'm excited to start my professional career.
That sounds confident and clear.
What are some mistakes people make with this question?
Good point. One big mistake is speaking too much. Another mistake is memorizing answers word for word.
Yes, when you memorize, you sound robotic. If you forget one word, you panic.
Instead, understand the idea. Speak naturally.
And listeners, it's okay to pause. You can say, "That's a good question. Let me think for a moment."
That sentence alone makes you sound professional.
Next, interviewers often ask about your experience.
They might say, "Can you tell me about your previous job?"
Here, don't explain everything. Focus on your main responsibilities.
For example, a person named Emma could say, "In my previous role, I worked as an administrative assistant. I managed emails, scheduled meetings, and supported my manager."
Clear, simple, professional.
Now we're moving into questions that make many people nervous.
Yes, especially when interviewers start asking about strengths and weaknesses. People often freeze at this point.
Let's start with the easier one. What are your strengths?
Listeners, this question is your chance to shine, but many people either talk too much or sound unsure.
The secret is simple. Choose 2 or 3 strengths, not 10.
And choose strengths that match the job.
Exactly. If you're applying for a customer-facing role, communication matters. If it's an office role, organization matters.
Let's give a clear structure for answering.
Yes, you can use this pattern. Strength plus short explanation plus simple example.
For example, imagine a candidate named Lucas.
Lucas could say, "One of my strengths is communication. I enjoy talking to people and explaining things clearly. In my last role, I helped customers understand products and solve their problems."
That sounds natural and confident.
Another example could be from someone named Sophia.
Sophia might say, "I'm very organized. I like planning my tasks and meeting deadlines. This helps me work efficiently and reduce stress."
Simple English, strong message.
Listeners, here are some strengths you can choose from if they are true for you.
You can say, "I'm reliable. I'm a quick learner. I work well in a team. I'm good at problem solving. I'm detail-oriented."
And remember, honesty matters. Don't say something that's not true. Interviewers can feel that.
All right, Meera. Now comes the scary one.
Yes. What are your weaknesses?
Listeners, take a deep breath. This question is not a trap.
The interviewer is not looking for perfection. They're looking for self-awareness.
And responsibility. They want to see if you can admit a weakness and work on it.
So let's be very clear. Never say something extreme like, "I'm lazy, I'm always late, I don't like working with people."
Those answers can hurt your chances.
Instead, choose a small, real weakness, then explain how you're improving.
Here's a great structure. Weakness plus impact plus improvement.
Let's give an example. Imagine someone named Oliver.
Oliver could say, "Sometimes I focus too much on details, which can slow me down, but I'm learning to manage my time better and prioritize tasks."
That sounds honest and mature.
Another example from Emily.
Emily might say, "I used to feel nervous speaking in meetings, but I've been practicing and volunteering to share my ideas more often."
See how the weakness turns into growth?
Listeners, never say, "I don't have any weaknesses."
Yes, that answer sounds unrealistic.
Everyone has something to improve.
Now, let's move to a very powerful question. Why should we hire you?
This question is your chance to sell yourself, politely.
But many people feel awkward talking about themselves.
Remember, confidence is not arrogance. You're not bragging, you're explaining your value.
Let's give listeners a simple formula.
You can say, skills plus attitude plus fit for the role.
For example, a candidate named Michael could say, "I believe I'm a good fit for this role because I have the required skills, I work hard, and I'm always willing to learn."
Another example from Laura.
Laura might say, I bring strong communication skills and a positive attitude. I enjoy teamwork and I'm motivated to contribute to the company's success.
That answer shows confidence without sounding aggressive.
Listeners, tone matters a lot here.
Yes, don't sound unsure, but don't sound overconfident either.
Speak calmly, speak clearly.
And remember, it's okay to smile.
Sometimes interviewers ask follow-up questions.
They might say, can you give an example?
Always be ready with a short story.
A simple situation, a simple action, a simple result.
This is how you show real experience.
Listeners, let's do a quick practice together.
Pause this podcast if you need to.
Answer this question out loud. What is one of your strengths?
Good. Now answer, what is one weakness you are working on?
You see, when you practice, it becomes easier.
Now we're moving into questions that test interest, planning, and professionalism.
This question sounds simple, but many people answer it badly.
Yes, some people say things like, I need a job, or because I want money.
Listeners, those answers are honest, but not professional.
Exactly. The interviewer wants to know one thing. Did you take time to learn about the company?
This question is about interest and effort.
Let's give a clear structure.
You can answer using this pattern: company plus role plus personal connection.
For example, imagine a candidate named Andrew.
Andrew could say, I'm interested in this company because of its strong focus on customer satisfaction. This role matches my communication skills, and I like working in environments where quality matters.
That answer shows research and motivation.
Another example from Rachel.
Rachel might say, I admire your company's growth and values. I believe this position is a good opportunity for me to learn and contribute at the same time.
Simple English, clear purpose.
Good question, Meera. What if someone didn't research deeply?
Then focus on the role, not the history.
For example, you can say, I'm excited about this position because it matches my skills and interests. I'm eager to learn more about the company and grow with the team.
That still sounds positive and honest.
Now let's talk about another question that scares people.
Yes. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Listeners, this question is not about predicting the future perfectly.
It's about direction and commitment.
The interviewer wants to know, will you grow? Will you stay? Do you have goals?
Never say, I don't know, or I'll probably leave.
Instead, keep it realistic and job-focused.
Let's give an example using Thomas.
Thomas could say, in 5 years, I see myself growing within this company, taking on more responsibility and improving my skills.
Another example from Natalie.
Natalie might say, I hope to become more experienced in this role and contribute to bigger projects. I also want to continue learning and developing professionally.
That shows ambition without pressure.
Sometimes interviewers ask this instead.
Yes, and the answer can be very similar.
Keep your goals aligned with the role.
You don't need to say you want to become a CEO.
You can simply say, my goal is to become skilled, reliable, and valuable in my field.
This question makes many people uncomfortable.
Yes, because money is a sensitive topic.
Listeners, the key here is preparation and calmness.
Never answer without thinking.
And never say a random number.
Let's give some safe and professional answers.
You can say, I'm flexible and open to discussion. Could you please share the salary range for this position?
That's a very smart response.
Another option, based on my research and experience, I believe a fair range would be between X and Y.
This shows confidence and preparation.
If you're uncomfortable, you can also say, I'm more interested in the opportunity and growth. I'm sure we can discuss salary at a later stage.
That keeps the conversation positive.
This is another tricky one.
Yes, because emotions can come in.
Listeners, rule number 1, never complain.
Even if your last job was difficult.
Stay neutral and professional.
For example, Kevin could say, I was looking for new challenges and opportunities to grow.
Or Hannah might say, I wanted a role that better matched my skills and long-term goals.
If relocation was the reason, that's also fine.
Yes, you can say, I relocated, so I'm now seeking new opportunities.
Sometimes interviewers ask deeper questions after this.
Like, what challenges did you face?
Keep your answer focused on learning.
For example, I faced tight deadlines, but it helped me improve my time management.
That turns challenges into strengths.
Listeners, let's practice again.
Answer this out loud. Why do you want to work here?
Good. Now answer, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Don't worry if it feels awkward. Practice makes it natural. Now we're moving into behavioral questions, questions about how you act at work. This is a very common question.
And listeners, the answer is almost always yes. But yes alone is not enough.
Exactly. You need to support your answer with an example. Let's give a simple structure. You can answer like this. Yes plus how you work in teams plus example.
Imagine a candidate named Jason.
Jason could say, yes, I enjoy working in teams. In my last role, I worked closely with colleagues to meet deadlines and support each other.
Another example from Clara.
Clara might say, I'm definitely a team player. I believe collaboration leads to better results, and I enjoy sharing ideas.
Short, clear, positive.
Meera, this question scares many people.
Yes, because everyone feels stress at work.
But interviewers don't expect you to say you never feel stress.
They want to know how you manage it.
So never say, I panic or I can't handle stress.
Instead, focus on solutions.
Here's a helpful pattern. Acknowledge stress plus method plus result.
Let's use Daniel as an example.
Daniel could say, when I feel stressed, I organize my tasks and focus on one thing at a time. This helps me stay calm and productive.
Another example from Isabella.
Isabella might say, I handle stress by planning my work and staying organized. I also take short breaks to stay focused.
These answers show emotional control.
Now we're entering classic behavioral interview questions.
Yes, and many people struggle here because they don't know how to structure stories.
Listeners, don't worry. Your story doesn't need to be dramatic.
Use this simple structure: situation, action, result.
Let's give a real example. Imagine Mark, who worked in customer support.
Mark could say, in my previous role, I handled a difficult customer who was unhappy with a service delay. I listened carefully, apologized, and explained the solution. In the end, the customer was satisfied and thanked me.
That's a perfect answer.
This question is very important.
Yes, because every workplace has different personalities.
Never say, I avoid them or I argue with them.
Instead, show maturity.
For example, Anna could say, when I work with difficult people, I stay calm and focus on the task. I try to understand their perspective and communicate clearly.
That answer shows emotional intelligence.
This question is common in office roles.
Yes, especially in fast-paced environments.
The interviewer wants reassurance.
You can answer confidently. For example, Brian might say, yes, I work well under deadlines. I prioritize tasks and manage my time effectively.
Simple and strong. This is another tricky one.
Yes, but it's also an opportunity.
Interviewers don't expect perfection.
They expect honesty and learning.
Use this pattern: admit mistake, responsibility, lesson learned.
For example, Laura could say, yes, I once misunderstood a task instruction. I corrected it quickly and learned to ask questions when I'm unsure.
That answer builds trust.
Meera, let's talk briefly about body language during these questions.
Very important. Your body supports your words.
Sit straight, keep your hands relaxed.
Nod when the interviewer speaks.
Don't rush your answers.
Pauses are okay.
Listeners, let's practice again. Answer this out loud. How do you handle stress? Good. Now answer, tell me about a challenge you faced.
Even simple answers are powerful when spoken clearly.
Now let's talk about a moment many people underestimate.
Yes, the end of the interview.
Almost every interviewer asks, do you have any questions for me?
Listeners, the worst answer is, no, I don't have any questions.
That answer can make you sound uninterested.
Even if the interview went well, this part matters.
When you ask questions, you show curiosity.
You show motivation.
And you show that you're thinking about the role seriously.
It also turns the interview into a conversation, not an interrogation.
Let's give listeners some safe and professional questions.
You can ask, what would a typical day look like in this role?
That shows interest in daily work.
Another great question, what qualities do successful employees in this position usually have?
That shows you want to succeed.
You can also ask, can you tell me about the team I would be working with?
That shows teamwork interest.
And one very professional question, what are the next steps in the hiring process?
This shows confidence and clarity.
Listeners, there are some questions you should avoid in the first interview.
Yes, don't ask about vacation days too early.
Don't ask about bonuses immediately.
And don't ask questions that were already clearly explained.
Save salary and benefits details for later stages unless they bring it up.
Now let's talk about how to end the interview.
This moment creates the final impression.
Stand up calmly.
Smile naturally.
Make eye contact.
You can say something like, thank you for your time today. I really enjoyed our conversation.
Or, thank you for the opportunity. I'm very interested in this position.
Another good option, I appreciate you meeting with me. I look forward to hearing from you.
These sentences are simple but powerful.
Alex, body language matters here too.
Yes, don't rush out.
Don't look distracted.
Leave calmly and confidently.
Your last 10 seconds can stay in their memory longer than the interview itself.
Now let's talk about something many people forget.
The follow-up email.
Listeners, this step is very important.
Within 24 hours, send a short thank you email.
You can keep it very simple.
For example, someone named David could write, Dear name, thank you for meeting with me today. I enjoyed learning more about the position and your team. I'm very interested in this opportunity. Best regards, David.
That's it. Short, professional.
This email shows good manners and seriousness.
Now let's talk honestly. Yes, not every interview ends with an offer.
And that's okay.
It doesn't mean you failed.
It means you practiced.
Every interview teaches you something.
You become calmer.
You become more clear.
You become more confident.
If possible, you can ask for feedback.
You can say, thank you for the opportunity. If possible, I would appreciate any feedback to help me improve.
Not everyone will respond, but some will.
And that feedback is valuable.
Before we end, let's quickly review key points.
Arrive early.
Dress professionally.
Speak clearly.
Use simple English.
Ask questions.
Stay positive.
Be honest.
Smile.
Listeners, confidence doesn't come from talent.
It comes from preparation.
Practice your answers out loud.
Practice with a friend.
Practice in front of a mirror.
Record yourself and listen.
Each time you'll improve.
If you're listening to this and thinking, I'm not good enough, we want you to stop.
You are learning. You are growing.
Perfect English is not required.
Clear communication is.
The interviewer wants to understand you.
They want to see your attitude.
They want to see your potential.
Thank you for spending your time with us today.
We hope this episode of Simple English Cast helped you feel stronger and more confident.
Remember, every interview brings you closer to the right job.
Keep practicing.
Keep improving.
And most importantly,
Believe in yourself.
we believe in you.
Good luck with your interviews.
See you next time on Simple English Cast.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay confident.